Welcome back into Facts Not Feelings, broadcasting live from NADA 2024 at the beautiful Wynn Resort over here. We're at the villas. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're tuning in the first one, give you a little background, the cityscape we got going on. We got the freaking sphere over there. And I almost just said another word. And that's rare that I actually censor something, but we got the sphere over there. It looks amazing. Every so often, if you see us like glancing off camera, it's because this thing is incredible. It's just, there are not words. There are not words for this. And we've got the one and only Peter Smith from Lion Partnership with us today. Talk a little about NADA. How's it been going? What we're learning. And before we get into that, I just got to give a huge shout out to Dealer World and Dealer Funnel. It's because of them that we're able to have this incredible, epic location. And just thank you for all their support in supporting Facts Not Feelings. If you have not had a chance to go check out Facts Not Feelings, but Dealer Funnel and Dealer World, definitely do that. They have an incredible product and even better people, which is a rarity these days to have people that are even better than products. So with that, Peter, welcome into the show. Let's talk a little bit about NADA. This is not your first rodeo with NADA, correct?
No, it's not. And funny you say rodeo. I was in Dallas last year. That was my first rodeo, and rode the bull there. And so it was a kind of different concept to this one. This one is Vegas, obviously, yes. And this is my first trip to Vegas in my life, and it is truly Vegas.
You get 72 hours and you're good. You're good no more.
Yeah, you get 72 hours and 72 minutes of sleep.
If that much.
So
I think we're going on like 6 hours and 4 days. So yeah.
So having said that, the show is a little bit different from last year. It's in 2 large buildings, so it's a little difficult getting around. But once you actually go through it and you plan for it, like we've been promoting the last 2 weeks on all the podcasts, that you turn around and you plan properly, yes, you can actually accomplish a ton of things here. For me, it has been absolutely incredible. The people that I've met first time, that I've been friends with on LinkedIn for over a year, and it's the first time to actually shake their hand and give them a big squeeze and say, hey, thank you for supporting me. And it's just been absolutely incredible. There's really nothing like the people in auto, because they're genuine, they're honest, they're just great people. Agreed. And the friendships that I've gathered in 14 months have been absolutely incredible. They're lifelong friends now. So I thank this business for that every day. But NADA, man, can you find everything?
Things you don't know exist or you don't need. You're like, oh yeah, it's like walking into Costco. You're like, I need a thing of milk, and you can run out with like $400 worth of stuff. Like, I didn't need any of this. Oh wait, I did need this.
Yes, stuff. Absolutely. And there's technology that we never knew actually could fit into the dealership, and it's there. And you'll find them in the little hallway down the corner, because they're the last ones to book a booth, and they got a 10x10, and you're saying, hey, why aren't you up front? Well, they will be up front next year, because they are great. And you see that technology everywhere in NADA. That's what makes the trip worthwhile.
Agreed. So you're talking about, there's so many booths, there's so many amazing companies here. Yes. There's a lot going on. So what has been something that you saw, or maybe it was a service, maybe it was a person, even a session or technology, they're just like, damn, that is awesome. I really like that.
So there's a couple of things that really stood out for me. One was a lady that has been part of my LinkedIn community for some time, and she was representing a product that basically tracked every movement of every key and every vehicle on the lot, geo-tracked it, heat mapped it, and then allowed you to use that analytics to actually define efficiency in the dealership. I've been promoting that for 2 years now because it's so great. And she asked me to do a video for her to say, nice. Hey, can you just say what you said online for me? I said, absolutely. And she put it out, and she actually said, Peter Smith endorses it. And I was like, oh, wow. That was like a real aha
moment there.
That was a defining moment. And then I had another company actually ask me how they interview me, or I interview them to bring them into my fold. Nice. So it was, in the 14 months I've been doing this, it's grown exponentially, and it can only be attributed to NADA.
Mhm.
It really can. Like the friendships, everything. It's just amazing. But the technology, there's little packet technology companies out there that just phenomenal.
Agreed.
And they should be in automotive. They should be in every single dealership. And there's technology companies that are announcing that they're mandated by the manufacturer now.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah.
so it's
Welcome.
pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
And-
Okay. So we've talked a lot of the people, and whether it's NADA, obviously we're in NADA, so we're talking about that. These cars in general are just so important for networking and building those lifetime relationships. And those, I mean, I go back to, if it wasn't for Ian and Jeff, so once again, shout out to them,
Yeah.
Larry and I wouldn't be friends. I mean, it was all because that. And so these connections, then you
And
meet
you
someone
and I.
first. Yeah, it's exactly the same. It was the same thing. So having those connections are so strong, and being able to network and have those lifetime friends, those lifetime, it might not be your best friend, but someone that's like, hey, I know I can always call that person,
Yeah.
and you're going to shoot straight with me about X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
Oh, we are in competing businesses, but I can trust you that, hey, you're going to, hey, I have this or this, because we're better together. So, I mean, have you seen that as well here?
Yes. So one of the great things about here is the true networkers.
Yeah.
The true networkers are there doing what networking is supposed to be, and that's referring people to you,
Mm-hmm.
rather than saying, "Hey, I'm the person. Come use me. Come
Yeah.
use me." The networking people are saying, "Hey, you know what? I need a recruiter. Okay, I know the person. Go speak to Larry Feldman.
Yeah.
I need someone to do compliance. Okay, go talk to Tom Klein. Or I need this." And we have that breadth of knowledge that we can get that information out to there. And we're not doing it because it's a compensatory thing. We're doing it because it's a referral based thing that we're giving them the true honesty, and we're applying our integrity to what we're saying. And
Amen.
that's what makes a professional in this business.
Agreed. So we obviously, I'm asking everyone that's involved, ending everything with this question. Audience members, maybe they've never been to NADA. Maybe they're thinking about going to NADA. Maybe they should be going to NADA. What is a piece of advice you'd give them?
Well, the first thing I would say to them, use the NADA show app.
Yes, you're the second person to say that.
Because if you use the app and you tap on the booths that you want to say, they'll give you actually a foot map that actually doesn't send you from one building to the other, to back to the other and back. So it'll cut your time down massively. Second thing is actually understand 50% of it is in the building. 50% of it is outside the building.
Amen.
And that's where you're going to get your network. That's where you're going to get your people that you're going to meet, because someone's going to say, "Hey, Brooke, come and meet this person." Or Larry, you got to meet this person. And that's the real important part of it. And that's where the real networking and the real business gets done, behind the scenes. And it's just being basically authentic with people.
Yeah.
Don't go out and try and be something that you're not. Be there and be true to yourself and be true to everyone.
Amen.
And David Long says, this thing, and he calls it how. It's being honest, open, and willing.
Yep.
And so if you use that terminology, and it's just absolutely will take you to the next level.
Agreed. Peter, thank you so much for being a part of this. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to chat with you. So thank you so much. Super appreciate it.
Thank you.
And once again, we have someone coming up next. The schedule's gotten a little mumble jumble, so I'm not sure who's next, but someone awesome is going to come up next. We're going to learn from them. We're going to hear about their NAD experience and all the other fun field stuff about automotive in general, and to move this awesome industry forward. So until we come back on the air, like in 5 minutes, everyone hold tight, enjoy NADA, and we'll be back shortly.
Thank you.